Hello everyone, FrankTastic here, and I hope you're having a good day, because it is a good day. I recently learned that Ubisoft has finally confirmed that a new Ghost Recon is in development. Holy mother of God, it took you long enough. And as someone who's been playing this franchise for years now, playing it both in my free time and creating Ghost Recon content, I'm excited. I love Ghost Recon and I have ever since I was a kid. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little worried. And if you ask me, Frank, why are you worried? It's a new Ghost Recon. You should be excited, man. Like I said, I am excited, but at the end of the day, it's still Ubisoft. Now, before we jump in and I explain what I'm thinking, I just want to be clear that this is not a rage bait video. This is not a hate video or anything like that. This is simply me just sharing my thoughts and my opinion as a longtime fan who really wants to see this next game succeed and also be good. And I'm sure a lot of you out there can probably understand where I'm coming from. So first off, repeating what I said earlier, Ubisoft finally confirmed a new Ghost Recon is officially in development. And again, that is super exciting. And with Ubisoft's official announcement, we can finally move past all the fake clickbait videos and random rumor dumps that we've been seeing for the past 4 or 5 years. Because as of today, we heard it straight from Ubisoft themselves, Ubisoft. But apparently, during a recent shareholder meeting, Ubisoft discussed that the new Ghost Recon is in the works. There's no trailer yet, there's no official title aside from the codename Project Over, and to be honest, that sounds more like a placeholder name than the actual final name. I'm pretty sure something similar happened with Breakpoint before it officially released, but the important part is it's happening. A new Ghost Recon is finally on the way. And as I mentioned before, for someone like me who spent thousands of hours in Wildlands and Breakpoint, especially Ghost Recon Breakpoint, I would love nothing more than to see the next chapter, the next installment in the Ghost Recon franchise, as long as it's done right. But here is where I start getting a little worried, slightly nervous, rolling my eyes, crossing my arms, shaking my head and saying, "You never learn, do you?" Because from my understanding, Ubisoft also described this new Ghost Recon as part of their live service tactical shooter strategy. Live service usually means battle passes, constant monetization, and microtransactions for all these DLCs and cosmetics and everything else like that whenever they release it, time-gated content and events, and games that slowly becomes more like a chore than games that you play to have fun. We've already seen how that affected Breakpoint at its launch. Yeah, Breakpoint is an amazing game now, but at release, it was horrible. And it's also the same reason that pushed so many players away from the game. The game at launch had potential, yeah, but it also had a lot of bugs. It got bogged down from microtransactions and mechanics that felt like they were to sell the game, not to create immersive gameplay or even quality gameplay. Again, these days, Ghost Recon Breakpoint is an amazing game. I love it. I have thousands of hours in the game, but again, looking back at its release, it was horrible. And I feel like Ubisoft is just repeating the same mistake. And realistically speaking, it doesn't really feel like Ubisoft truly cares about what the player wants, and they're just putting out whatever they think is going to make them the most money in the shortest amount of time. Because we all know Ubisoft loves abandoning their projects and abandoning their games when they've only been out for like 6 or 8 months, just because it's not making them enough money in a short amount of time. But the point that I'm trying to make is Ghost Recon should be about freedom, tactics, stealth, and player choice, not store rotations and XP boosters and battle passes. It's Ghost Recon. If we wanted that, we would all be playing Rainbow Six Siege, which is something else I'm a little afraid of. I fear Ubisoft turning Ghost Recon into something that it's not meant to be, something that it shouldn't be, which is exactly what they did with Rainbow Six Siege. And we all know how that turned out. Yeah, people still play it and everything like that, but I would never forget the days of Rainbow Six Vegas and Vegas 2. I remember being super excited when I heard about Rainbow Six Siege releasing, and come to find out it's just a PvP game, which now it's basically just full of hackers. So now if I want to play a tactical squad game that brings back those old Rainbow Six Vegas 2 vibes, I play Ready or Not, and I get a weird feeling that Ubisoft sees Ready or Not's success and now they're trying to compete with Ready or Not with Ghost Recon. But again, it is Ubisoft. It's going to be filled with microtransactions and all this other live service bullshit that's probably just going to ruin the game. But again, that's just my theory. That's just my opinion. We have no idea. We haven't even seen gameplay yet, okay? So we can't be freaking out just yet. I'm just a little worried, that's all. It's okay to be worried about something you care about, right? Now let's talk about something that I've seen spark a lot of debate between the community. First person versus third person. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm fine with either. I love the third person and Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I enjoy tactical FPS games like Ready or Not, and I love the situational awareness that both perspectives require. Of course, Ghost Recon is still meant to be a stealth tactical shooter, so I'm not sure how Ubisoft is gonna pull off a first person stealth game, but I am extremely intrigued and curious on what they have in store. And when I say in store, I mean like game mechanics. I don't mean their actual fucking store where they want me to spend more money. Either way, both styles can work. And it all comes down to player preference. If you don't like first-person tactical shooters, and this game does come out to be a first-person tactical shooter, then maybe it's not going to be for you. And if it's not, then I'm sorry. Blame Ubisoft. I think the only thing that really bothers me and kind of worries me about the whole third-person, first-person thing is the fact that Ubisoft is chasing trends. That's what it feels like to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's a hot take. I don't know. Like the video if I am, I guess. Subscribe for more, I guess. The point is, Ghost Recon doesn't need to become Rainbow Six Siege. It doesn't need to become Ready or Not. It doesn't need to become Modern Warfare. It has its own identity, which was stealth tactical shooter. And part of me feels like if you strip away the open world freedom that we had in Wildlands and Breakpoint, if you strip away the drone recon, the squad tactics, the player choice, the player customization, all these different things that made it Ghost Recon, then it's gonna just turn out to be another military tactical shooter clone filled with monetization. And we all know Ubisoft loves their monetization. And if that's the case, if this new Ghost Recon is completely different from what we're used to with Wildlands and Breakpoint, even Future Soldier, and it basically comes another cookie cutter first person tactical shooter clone, then yeah, it's gonna lose a lot of what made Ghost Recon special and unique to other tactical shooters. And again, there's no gameplay, there's no trailer, there's no nothing about this game when it comes to visuals. This is all speculation and theory and rumor this, rumor that, and whatever. But I do get the feeling that this game isn't going to be open world like some of us think. I have no idea. I don't work for Ubisoft. I'm just guessing. And I'm letting you know right now that what I'm saying, it might not even be true. I'm just sharing my opinion and my theory. And I kind of think that this next Ghost Recon isn't going to be open world. It's going to be something similar to like Ready or Not with missions that you have to go through. Or maybe it's going to be turned into something very similar to Rainbow Six Siege. I don't know. Point is, I'm excited for a new Ghost Recon, but I'm also fucking worried. I'm extremely happy that Ubisoft finally announced the new Ghost Recon, but I want this game to be great. And I hope Ubisoft actually listens to the fans, to the players, and hopefully one day they realize that every game they make doesn't have to be live service. It's okay for your game to not be live service. It's also okay for every tactical shooter to not be a first-person game. I'm not saying this game has to be a third-person game. I'm just throwing that out there for the debate. Whether it's first person or third person, I kind of don't really care. I'm okay with both. Just because it's a tactical shooter doesn't mean it has to be first person. Just throwing it out there. And one more thing, I completely forgot to mention this earlier, but Ubisoft, whatever you fucking do, make this game crossplay. You fucked it up with Ghost Recon Breakpoint. You fucked it up with Ghost Recon Wildlands with not having crossplay. Make this one crossplay. I should be able to play this game with my friends on console while I play on PC. That is one of the many reasons why a lot of your games fail and flop and don't succeed and bring you all the money that you wish you could have, because you don't make your games crossplay. If you want people to play your game, have fun with your game, it's gotta be crossplay, okay? It's gotta be crossplay. Maybe that's a hot take too. I don't even know what a hot take is anymore. I'm just sharing my opinion. The next Ghost Recon has to be crossplay. And one last thing, before I end this, I just want to say, not every franchise needs to follow the same mold to survive. Not every franchise has to be like all these other games to survive. Ghost Recon is Ghost Recon. It is very popular, it is very well known. Ghost Recon is a loved franchise. I'm excited to see it, I'm excited to play it, I'm excited to make content on it, but at the same time, I think it's okay to be a little worried. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Let me know what you think. Are you excited for the new Ghost Recon? Do you like the idea of first person or keeping third person? Do you think it's gonna have open world, or do you think it's gonna be a mission select type thing? Drop your thoughts below. I'll be covering more updates as they drop. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not really good at these type of videos, but Ghost Recon content will always be dropping on this channel. Don't forget to check out some of the other ones. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, dislike the video, whatever you prefer. Thanks for watching. I hope you have an amazing day. Stay stealthy.